Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to the FastMove ecosystem. Now, if you follow our content, you will have seen me posting the odd video out saying my objective is to create an ecosystem with the industry. And you may have thought, well, what's the benefit of that? What actually is that? Well, hopefully this video will help. So here at FastMove, our core aim, we will get there, believe me, is to change the industry. Is to make the process of buying and selling property not just more competitively priced, but more enjoyable. People will always say the three most stressful things you do is you buy a home, you get divorced, and you get married. Well, our aim is to make that list just two, because we want to make the journey of buying and selling property more enjoyable, and we won't rest until that's achieved. So what exactly is the FastMove ecosystem? Well, let me explain. Whilst our estate agency will always be our baby, it will always be our main focus, it will always be the core of our business, we understand to achieve our objective, we need to be in control over other elements when buying and selling a property. Well, all elements, hence the word ecosystem. So let's start off. I would say the most integral part of buying and selling a property is a solicitor. They have a huge role to play. So therefore, we as a business need to ensure that we have a list of solicitors on our panel that we approve to all our sellers and all our buyers. We need to ensure these solicitors are competitively priced, efficient in the way they operate, very thorough in the work they do, and we will undertake huge, stringent tasks to ensure that they meet our criteria. I'm not going to talk about solicitors in general, but let's say any industry, there's nothing worse than waiting for somebody to call you back. There's nothing worse than waiting for someone to respond to an email, especially when you're buying and selling a house. Something that's worth hundreds of thousands of pounds, to me, deserves ultimate attention. And we need to ensure that every solicitor we recommend provides that. And then once we do, that's a huge box ticked. At the moment, we are seeing transactions with solicitors that we don't recommend, hasten to add, taking 6, 7, 8, 9 months to complete. Now, other people are going to say there's reasons for this and yada, yada, yada. But everything can be changed and everything can be made better. And a property transaction that takes 9 months to complete when we're in 2024, when technology has never been as strong, to me is utter madness. Why can they do it in a week in Marbella? Why can they do it in 2 weeks in Norway, Finland and Sweden? But yet in England, it's 9 months. Please answer those questions. I can understand 6, 7, 8 weeks when mortgages are involved, but I can't justify 9 months, and I am going to change that. It's as simple as that. But to do that, like I say, I need some solicitors that I know are also up for helping change the industry. So that's one element boxed off. One day, once we have the volume within, we will have our own solicitor acting for both seller and maybe buyer, if the law allows us to do that. But we'll see. But for the moment, that's it. We have a list of solicitors that we approve, that are part of our panel, that we know provide a thorough and efficient service. The next thing, when you're buying a house, me included, you generally need a mortgage. So another integral part of the process is mortgage brokers, to scour the market, to get the best rate possible for the applicant, to make sure they've got the best interest rate, but also have the best financial advice available, ensuring they're being offered the best product. So again, part of our ecosystem is to look at that industry, which we have done, and select brokers to be on our panel, which we have done, that we know as well have the infrastructure in place, have the right ethos, have the right levels of efficiency, to make sure that the applicant not only gets the best product, the best mortgage for their circumstances, but also gets a mortgage in a time frame that we deem acceptable. Again, we understand there's a lot of underwriting that goes on. It's at the lender's discretion. We know all this, but you can better any industry if you want to. And then we are seeing some mortgages take too long to come through, and therefore we get friction in a chain and the whole thing falls down. We don't want that. We want to change that. So that's another element of our ecosystem that we see hugely important. Mortgage brokers. And we're going to take it further. We have removal firms. Yes, we can offer you a removal firm that we again know will provide you. They will turn up when they tell you they're going to turn up, and they'll provide a very, very competitive rate and an excellent service. This again is vetted by us before we recommend them. We don't recommend companies willy-nilly, because at the end of the day, once we recommend, we become accountable. And that's me. The buck stops with me. Our ecosystem is currently building and building and getting bigger and bigger. There are other things behind the scenes. We're looking to take on tradesmen. So when you buy and sell a property, you'll get access to our catalogue of tradesmen that we again have approved. We again know offer competitive rates. We again know they're going to turn up when they say they're going to turn up. Because again, that's an industry that needs looking at. So whilst I say the estate agency will always be the core, there are other elements and integral elements within a property transaction that also need to offer efficient, effective and thorough services. And our aim is to build an ecosystem, like I keep saying, where all elements of a transaction are efficient, effective and thorough. That's the whole idea of this. We're nearly there. We'll continue to get better, and we will succeed in what we do in the long run. Thanks for listening, and take care.